My name is Nandan GSE. I am the CEO of Nandan GSE Private Limited. My sales team requested me to make this little video for you so that I can give you a presentation on the Rotary car parking, its advantages, the benefits, and how we can be of service to you to solve your parking problems. So welcome aboard, enjoy the presentation. Feel free to write into us, call us, or email us so that we can solve your parking problems. Thank you. So a little about Nandan GSE for you. We are a 150 people strong company. We are only 27 years young, and since the last almost 3 decades we've been giving solutions to our customers from our ISO 9001, 14000 and 18000 certified companies. We have very strong teams right from design up to service that take care of your requirements. We make in India, in Mumbai, and we actually deliver worldwide, having already delivered to more than 17 countries. We do all our stuff in-house. That's the reason why we do not believe in outsourcing our core competencies. So the competencies that we bring on board, design, manufacturing and service, is all in-house and within our team of people. We design our solutions using 3D modeling using SolidWorks, and we also use ANSYS for our simulations. So we learn more about the rotary carousel parking, or the parking problems that exist today. We want to show you how you can solve them. These problems manifest itself in various ways. You have accidents, you have thefts, you have stress. My own car was stolen from outside my house. That was an impetus for me to give affordable parking solutions back to society and to reclaim these spaces that we waste on parking and the amount of time we spend on going around and creating pollution. And from there stems the idea that we created the Rotary parking system from scratch. 10 problems, 1 solution. The smart Rotary car parking system. We were inspired by the chain sprocket mechanism. This simple mechanism is created in such a way that the cars can be parked just like a giant wheel, and you can retrieve or park any car. The fairground giant wheel or the Ferris wheel is an inspiration for this particular design. So we, the design team of Nandan, went back to the drawing boards and designed this. Each and every part was tested and analyzed on the computer using a simulation software. Then it was designed. Compared to what is available in the market, where they have a chain sprocket mechanism to drive this, we are proud to say we have a patent pending mechanism which eliminates these bearings as well as those chain and sprockets. Hence our designs are based on gears and much more reliable. We can have touchscreen PLCs with RFID tags that makes parking a breeze. So this is in a space of 2 cars to park 14 seems like magic. That's 700% improvement in your efficiency. But yes, it's possible, and you don't need any attendance. It is very low on maintenance, and the intervals between service could be as high as between a month. The rotating mechanism ensures that there's minimum wear and tear by mechanical parts. It can be installed in any location where the sound is also not going to be a factor. This is fully automated and independent. So while these 14 is a module, you can replicate these modules as much as possible and it becomes easy to go ahead. Independent because you don't need to remove one car for removing the other. The safety of the human as well as car is guaranteed by the high factor of safeties we've inbuilt in the design. The possibilities are limitless where these can be applied, and this is of course designed, manufactured and installed by an Indian company, your own Nandan GSE Private Limited. So there are lots of parking technologies available, which includes open street, stack parks, puzzle park or high-tech automated and tower parks. But compared to that, the rotary parking is much simpler and robust. It's designed to be for a long life. You have problems with each of the parking systems. Like a high-tech automated parking system could malfunction because of one sensor and the whole system goes down. Whereas in the rotary, only one module is isolated and the others would still work. So what is the rotary parking system? Behold, here we show what it is. So this is installed on a plain level ground. You don't even need foundation bolts for these. These are mounted using anchor fasteners and a spreader plate. It's designed for Indian conditions, so all you need is a concrete base. Each location is called a pallet on which the car parks. This pallet will hold a car. We have two models, the sedan and the SUV, which is to be custom designed based on your audience. When the pallet comes to the ground floor, that is the lowest level, the car will drive on and park itself up to, so the model you're seeing is for 10 cars, we have up to 14. So one by one the cars park on, and once it is parked, the system rotates by itself. So loading a car is very easy. There is a touchscreen HMI which is used to operate this. One by one the cars can go in. This will be integrated with the door at your site. There's a mirror in the front which makes it easy for parking in. And once the car is parked and the operator gives the command, it's rotated and parked automatically by itself. So you can see how easy it is to park a car. It can be done by a novice and not necessarily by a expert valet. And this you can see is a fully loaded 10 car parking system in operation. It can rotate both clockwise as well as anti-clockwise. To remove any car, all you need to do is go to the panel and press the relevant button and put in the password, and you get your car out. You don't even need to remember which pallet your car was parked on. To retrieve the topmost car, it barely takes 1.5 minutes. This is again settable by a VFD driven by a high efficiency planetary gearbox and reliable motor with brakes, so any position is equally balanced. This can all be, the system is self-balancing, that is you can remove any car and up to all the cars could be loaded on one side without any issue. That's the GA drawing of how the sedan model looks like. We have from 8 to 14 and the SUV model from 8 to 12. The sizes that get into this differ based on what model you choose. So my sales team will give you the consultancy as to how you can choose the right one, and then we would give you the RCC foundation slab, and then your structural person only has to verify that this load can come on your soil and it will not sink. So here are some application ideas that we can give up. This can be covered building creation, or it can be built within the building. We can have this covered with solar panels or with ACP advertisements. You can even put up an LED screen and earn advertising revenue for the life of your project. We think the best use of this would come in public parking. So this is a similar project that is done in China, where as a case study, in a space of 48 cars that was being parked publicly, they installed 24 modules of the RCP of 14 cars each, and this ensured that you could today park 336 cars, which has increased the efficiency by 700%, and this only employs, like, a maximum of 3 people would be required to park 336 cars. It's a phenomenal project, and every smart city should have one of these in the business districts. Applications are limitless. They can be used by the builders. Architects should plan them within their own design plans. Commercial complex, residential, municipalities, even societies who are parking on the ground could reclaim some of their land by using something like a rotary parking system, and the remaining could be converted to a garden or a play area for their children. Who wouldn't want a green lung in your society? And there are only 9 prerequisites that you need to do. You need to have a need for the parking. There should be enough space equal to about 2 cars, that is already listed in the drawings. Should have a dedicated entry area, overhead room, power supply, access to crane, and mainly the ground stability, so that the load that comes on is taken evenly. Permission to erect the heighted structure from the municipality. The process of ordering is very easy. We would want you to fill the RFQ on this side. Choose what kind of parking you want, SUV or sedan. If you're not sure or it's a public park, SUV is much better. Number of cars is to be chosen. Seek the quote and the drawings which we would send to you. My sales team is available for giving this. They're highly trained and they can give you the personalized My sales team is highly trained and they are available and competent to make sure that you're able to get all the information that you need for making a decision making. Do not just consider the cost of the capex, but consider what difference it makes to your project in terms of the space saved, in terms of stress free, and in terms of the high tech nature of this entire system. You would then release the order with an advance. We would keep this ready in a factory in typically 2.5 months. This of course depends upon what is the load in the factory. You would keep the civil work ready, pay the balance amount, and then we would transport it and erect it in your site. So that's a little presentation from Nandan GSE. That's the team who installed the first rotary parking that is designed and manufactured in India. We have a specialist team right from design up to installation and then subsequently service. We are here to make your life simple. What are you waiting for? Call us, email us, WhatsApp us on these numbers, and we look forward to be of service with you. This is Raghunandan Jagdish, the CEO of Nandan GSE, on behalf of Team Nandan, signing off. Thank you.